The party wandered into an ambush, a trap set by Sebastian and apparently his ally Dalton Wendelin, who you all had dealings with in the past. Once the trap was sprung, a fight ensued, but you all were actually able to come out very victorious, defeating all of the enemies and freeing Quinth from a subjected mind control. You prepared to talk to and interrupt the dying process of one of these individuals when you learned of Dalton's whereabouts in this. And when he attempted to speak with you all, Faradir attacked him. In disappointment, Dalton decided he would teach you all a lesson to not mess with him again. Gamesh was told to die, and so he did. And as Dalton left, disappearing from this space, before you were all able to react to the death of one of your companions, there was a loud noise coming from the staircase that you had entered into this room from, as well as shadowy beings crawling their way up from the floorboards themselves, as demons had been brought to the room to further cement the disappointment. And that is where we begin today, as suddenly bursting forth from different parts of the combat area, a fight is happening once again. So, let me just input the initiatives of your enemies. Okay. So you all see and or hear this sound happen. Senti, you look over and you see it. And as you see this large, hulking, tusked, just bulbous, furried demon standing before you in the hallway, it is a large one, and it barely is able to fit into the space as it breaks apart some of the stones at the top of the ceiling, and it just stares down at you, snarling. And then darkness begins to fall around the area. For anyone out in the main room, you notice that whereas before it had been a nice, bright day, and you could see that through the windows in the room, suddenly darkness just seems to emanate in front of all of them. As the room is brought into pitch darkness, whatever lights you all have on yourselves is the only light there is at this point. And I believe it was the daylight magical item, I believe, that was giving any sort of light. Doesn't, so Seer, you had a light source, correct?
Yes, I have the gem of brightness.
Okay, and it's active still?
It should be. I don't remember turning it off.
Okay. So, a sphere of light is emanating around Seer, and for anyone without dark vision, that is all you can see, is Seer just standing in the middle of a blackened pitch room. Let me just make sure I know how large it is. 30 feet. Okay. Does light up actually pretty much most of the room, which is a good thing. But Senti, you are the first to go. As suddenly you see a large monstrosity before you. I'd say with the light coming from Seer, you can just make out a large hulking shape, and you were able to see a little bit of it due to the sunlight as it was brought in. So you saw it initially, and now it's just shrouded in darkness. So what are you doing? Are you going to resummon your spell?
Easily. You can very easily say no to bears.
Yeah, you can say no. Okay then. So, how many bears do you summon? And I'm assuming that would get rid of the other ones? Okay. So, the brown bear polar bears disappear from the field as there is no longer a threat along that section of the room. And you summon brown bears? Yeah, how many? Four brown bears. Okay. Suddenly, the room is filled with roars as a bunch of little brown bears just seem to fill the space. And really, they can only do this as this larger creature takes up the center of this staircase. Um, okay, they are brought in. What spell is this again? Just so I know. Okay. Are you issuing any commands to them at all? Okay. The barrier has been summoned. After your go, unless you would like to do any movement. Um, okay. This is a space you can go as well, just so you know. The bookcase is very large. Um, large, I should say. Okay. Fairdeer, it is your turn then. If you want, we can go to Seer and then come back to you.
No, I am here. I am here. 1 second.
Okay.
Thank you, because I don't know what I'm doing.
Okay, so there are these things around me, right?
Yes, you are surrounded by what looks to be shadowy, partially transparent demon-like creatures.
Okay. Okay, I am going to do an attack.
Okay, who are you attacking?
I'm so sorry. Dogs are loud.
You're fine.
Okay, I forgot which of my runes are in effect right now. Is and Uvar. Okay. What are these? Okay. And okay. I will do an attack on green.
Okay. $25 hits. Okay. Hits. Okay.
Is it
Hits.
up after 2 hits?
No, it's still up. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
And I believe. Wait, yeah, I can make one attack as a bonus action. I forgot I can do that.
Hits.
Whew.
Okay.
I see. Oh wait. That -4 because that shouldn't have Thunder of Giants on it.
Okay, good to know. So all the damage types are Giant Smite is just a normal damage type with slashing, and then you have thunder damage and slashing, another thunder, slashing, and then
Yes, but since they're from magic weapons, I think they're all considered magic.
yeah, but it's still thunder damage.
Yes. What? I'm scared.
Um, so let me just calculate all the slashing first. Nope, I did that wrong.
Technically, only uh, is that 2 thunder damage?
Well, it's the 7 thunder, and then the 3 thunder, and then the 9
Well,
thunder.
the 6 of that is from Giant Might on the 7.
Okay.
The 1 is the and there's a 1 on the next one as well, so it's only 2.
Okay. Um, 2, and then the last one that hit was also 4, so it would be 6 in total.
No, the 4 shouldn't be on that because that
Yeah, you're
I
right. You're right.
picked off. That's my battle axe, not
Yeah,
my
okay.
longsword.
Okay. Yeah, that makes total sense now. Okay. So the thunder damage is just halved. So it's just 1 less damage.
1 thunder damage. Cool, cool. Okay, that's my turn.
Yes. Okay. Let me just... I'll just do that off the first one. Dang, okay. The creature takes a hefty set of strikes from you, but is still standing. Its form seems to be flickering, as if it's finding it harder to pull itself together and keep itself together. But a good attack, nonetheless. Seer, it is your turn.
Yeah, it is. Isn't it?
Yeah. What are you doing?
I guess I'll cast a third level lightning bolt and ask Green to make a dex saving throw. I don't think it will be great.
Well, it fails no matter how many modifiers I add to it.
Oh,
It rolled a natural 1, so.
well, that's 35 lightning damage.
Okay. The lightning hits it, and it turns towards you.
Yep.
And it just snarls. It doesn't seem like it did anything.
Nice. Perfect. That's it. That's
Okay.
what I got. Oh, Face Spirit.
Yes.
Forgot. Teleport over here.
And cover him with darkness, correct?
It can. I don't know if it's gonna work.
Would you cover it with darkness?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. No, I don't think so. They're shadow demons, right? Like, they look like they're made of shadow?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't think I would cover that in darkness.
Okay. Just checking. Sounds good. Does he attack it?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a 20.
Hits?
Alright, let me look at this damage. That's the wrong spell. Go away. This is the spell I want. Okay, so 1d6 plus 7 piercing damage. And then 1d6 force damage. And then 1 more attack. That's a nat 1.
Misses.
Yep.
Not too bad of a strike, though.
That's gonna be it.
Okay. A decent strike against one of these shadow demons, as it seemingly was preoccupied with its initial assault on Faraday. Your summon is able to get a good hefty hit on it, but once it is aware of your summon, then it becomes far more dangerous as it turns, looking between the both of you. It's its turn now.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Yeah.
Wait! Those attacks should have had advantage.
Yeah.
So we're flanking. Oh well. What does he do?
He's going to continue his assault on his original target.
Okay.
With advantage. Fair dear, that is going to be an 18 to hit you. Does that hit? Hello?
Oh, Laura said 1 moment.
Oh.
10 minutes ago.
I can check. Does hit? Okay. Makes it just easier. I'll do those two first. Oh. Oh no.
Oh.
Okay. That's a good first one. Okay. Um, well, I have that for when Laura comes back.
I am here.
Okay. It rolled an 18 to hit you, and you take 28 points of psychic damage. As you.
I told you I'm immune to psychic damage just because.
Okay. Well, you see
Cool.
an image of yourself at the top of the mountain with all the other cloud giants around you. As you see a bolt of lightning streaks down from the sky and destroys everything. You feel your mind reel back into reality as this thing has just siphoned off one of your fears to feast upon. Belric, it is your turn.
How much damage did you say that was?
It was 28 points of psychic damage.
Okay.
Yeah. The first thing I'll do is yell at the party member and say, someone throw me a diamond. I can bring Gamesh back.
Okay.
Okay, well, I don't think any of us can do that right now.
So what do you want to do with your turn? You can wait to see if someone throws you a diamond, or you can do something else.
Yeah. In that case, I'll move up and attack the Shadow Demon.
Okay. So you move up and begin attacking it. You do have advantage as Fairdeer is flanking it. Technically. 27 hits. Okay. And it is... You strike into it with your Night Song, the great axe that you wield. And as you slash in, the little spark of divine energy that you carry with you through your patron, it seems to harm this more than you would have expected. That bright little flash of light seems to cascade throughout its body, sending shivers down it. It does not seem to like that. Hits.
And I'm definitely using a first level Divine Smite on this attack too.
Sounds good. Okay. Damn. Okay. 24 points of... I'm correct, right? 24? Yeah. 24 multiplied. You watch as, with this strike... Yeah. He said first.
Yeah, so I just rolled it twice for the crit.
Yeah. It was kind of bad rolls. But yeah, as you strike into the creature the first time, you see this hint of this creature is vulnerable to the divine magics. And as you strike in the second time, you bring the full might of your god down upon this shadow demon. And it is waning from this world. You see the wisps of shadows that seem to emanate off its back are barely visible now, as this thing has taken a heavy, heavy beating. You can skip that one. So, the other shadow demon. see. This one sinks into the floor. Faraday, you get an attack of opportunity. Hits. Roll damage. Okay. Not too bad. Okay, this one sinks in through the floor. Check. Okay. On his turn, you see Quinth is going to do something. As now it is his turn. He will back up slightly. Actually, no. He will not back up. He runs towards you, Faraday, and he touches the like part of your back, and you feel a wave come across you. You see that your hands, your weapons, in fact, all of you see that Faraday just becomes invisible as he casts greater invisibility on you. And he will stay there next to that one shadow demon. It was either this or harm all of you in the vicinity, and he didn't really want to do that.
Aw, he's changed.
Well, yeah, he was being controlled.
I know.
Mabehi is going to has allies next to the larger demon, and is just going to short bow it. Which hits. What? There you go. I was in I clicked the link in the other player mode I had, so I didn't like that.
Oof.
Not at all. Okay, so she attacks the big boy. Okay. The other shadow demon is going to attack Faraday as well. With advantage. 17 to hit. You're right. You're right. It does not get advantage because you are invisible. Quinth did a good thing. Good boy. Good boy, Quinth. Okay. Still 17 to hit. So that one's not that bad. 5 points of psychic damage, and then it didn't have advantage, so actually just 5 points. Just 5 points. It would have had advantage had it not been for Quinth. Okay. This creature In the other room, Senti and Mebehi, both of you just watch it, looking around at all the bears surrounding it, just looks up at you and goes, and then you watch its form just begin to shimmer and shift as you hear it teleports right there. That is its action. Yeah, that's its action. As it just teleports out of the way of the bears. And a little closer into the room. Asif, it is your turn.
Alright, she's gonna take the attack of opportunity and
Okay.
herself over to our good buddy here who's dead. Rip.
Rest in peace. 19 to hit.
At boys. Yeah, that hits. I
Okay.
don't even have to look at her armor class. I know that hits.
Sounds good. Let me just roll some damage here.
Oh, weirdly enough, Faraday and Sif have the same armor class.
Nice.
Well, base armor class. Faraday gets a +1 for other stuff. But
Yeah, and you're within range of that. So,
this guy reminds me of Roadhog from Overwatch.
Oh no, now that you say it, I can't unsee it.
It's like, it's Roadhog, but somehow worse.
yeah.
Yeah, it's like
like
Gorilla
Roadhog-
War.
He was already pretty bad, and now
It's like
worse.
Gorilla Roadhog.
Yeah.
It's like if
With
they
wings.
mixed the gorilla guy. I can't remember his name right now. and
Winston.
Roadhog. Winston, yes.
If Winston and Roadhog had a baby,
yeah,
and gave it wings,
it would be whatever this is.
A gross,
yeah.
gross baby who does 33 points of piercing damage.
Oh my
As
god.
you begin to fly out of his way, and he bites down on your leg, you're able to escape his grasp, but his teeth, these large tusks and razor sharp teeth in its mouth, just rake across your leg as you fly out of its range and land next to Gamesh. 33 points.
Okay, cool. And then I will grab a diamond, slap it on Gamesh's chest, and do a magic.
Okay.
Nice.
So you cast Revivify.
I don't know if you guys have ever seen God of War 4, but I like to think of it as like Atreus with his Healy Stone thing. Because that's a cool visual. None of you might get that reference.
No,
but-
I get it.
Okay,
got it.
cool.
Okay.
It's a good game.
So you, inspired by God of War, channel magic
Yeah.
into
Scene God of
Gamesh's
War.
chest through the small, expensive diamond. As you press it into the chest, there's a flash of light. And you look towards Gamesh to see if he breathes. Gamesh, you pull the silver thread. And you are flung through the darkness. And your eyes flutter open, awake and alive at 1 hit point. Strangely, Asif, you notice this with a pretty decent perception. When Gamesh comes to, there's a spark of light in his hand. And as his eyes open, he kind of partially begins to sit up. You look at his hand, and there's a pouch, heavy looking little pouch in his hand. And he kind of makes a note of it. And then looks around at the field of battle. Okay. So,
Yeah, that's all she gotta do.
yeah.
Well,
At the end,
actually, she's gonna move to here.
okay, you continue moving, getting behind Gamesh. And it's as
Yeah.
you do that you notice the body of the strange magic user that had killed themselves previously, before you had even gotten to interrogate them. You watch as the final breath seems to pass out of the lungs of the individual. And that dark, shadowy mist seems to pour over the body as something begins to rise from it.
That's not very cash money of them.
No, it is not.
So, at the top of the turn, this rises from a corpse. A strange, shadowy, undead creature that Asif, I'm pretty sure, is familiar to you.
Oh, yeah. Guys, I just remembered something for once. I got wrecked by this thing.
And
Oh
you
my.
see one of these rising from this dead corpse, and it begins to look around for the nearest individual to suck life from. As it's top of the round, it has really good initiative. Belric, even or odds?
Evens.
Evens. Let's go. Okay. It seems to spy out for the most life force in its vicinity, and that happens to be you. And you see this undead, gaping maw just turns towards you.
Disadvantage because Faradir has her rune active.
Okay. I rolled the same number. I rolled two 13s.
How dare.
That is a 19 to hit.
Oh, that misses.
Okay. This creature turns towards you and begins to lash out, but to no avail. That is the end of its turn. Senti, it is your turn again. Oh, it does. It does look like Bebop.
It took me forever to figure it out.
This is definitely where they got the idea from.
Right.
Except instead of pants, it's fur.
Yep, pretty much.
Yeah.
Instead of a leather jacket, it's wings.
Yes, there's an enemy within 5 feet of you, as the large creature teleported around you. And your bears. It teleported away from them. Con save. 23.
It's a pretty good con save, not gonna lie.
I mean, that's a hefty boy.
He's pretty hefty. He looks pretty hefty, at least.
How is he at Dex?
You have no clue.
No, I don't.
Although-
I hate it.
Although, if you look at his initiative, I mean,
Yeah, I mean, but he could have a +4,
Honestly.
and I've just rolled a nat 1.
anything else from you, Senti? Your bears do get to go. Do you want them to move? One can get in within range. So one can get there within the doorway. All the others kind of have to... You watch as the bears will form an orderly queue. In an attempt...
Take his wives?
These bears
Well,
were not raised in a barn.
Yeah, they form a nice line in an attempt to get close enough Actually, these are brown bears. How? What's the size of a brown bear? I think this is. Yep. Yeah, they are barely able.
Oh my god.
They are barely able to fit. I should have noted this. They are barely able to fit within the space. Uh, here.
You shoved them in there.
There you go. So he's barely able to like kind of get into the passage and kind of swipe close.
Barely.
Barely, yes.
All of the bears.
Yeah.
Party mascot.
Oh. To only be 4 bears in a small elevated hallway.
Oh, to be 4 bears in a stairwell.
Yeah. They're just vibing.
Yeah.
Do you
I
want
want
one?
the life these bears have.
So, Senti, do you want one of the bears to attack? Okay. Do you want to roll it or should I?
Double slap.
Either works. I'll just roll me 2d20s. First one for the bite, second one for the claw. Why is it off in my... Ooh. There we go.
You know, sometimes you have to form an orderly queue.
Yeah, I
To
mean, it was the
keep
only
it
way.
even.
It was the only way they would do it.
Only way.
20 hits. So for their bite attack. And then their claw misses. It bites into a part of the almost leathery arm of this large boar-like creature. But after that, this creature seems more than capable of fending off the remainder of the bear's attack. Roll me a d8 plus 4 for the bear's damage. Okay. This is a mundane bear. I'm pretty sure you just summoned a bear. So it is mundane. So it doesn't seem to do as much as you would hope. But it does seem to, claw and break at the skin a little bit. Which isn't too shabby.
Not for just a regular bear.
Yeah, it's just a regular bear in this weird corridor. And he's doing his best.
Yeah.
Faradir.
He came into work today, and this is what he was told to do, alright? He's underpaid, and he's unappreciated.
He's just a regular bear.
Yeah.
I am going to do an attack.
Yeah. Who are you attacking?
I'll go for green again, and I get advantage because I'm invisible.
You're also wait, you're going for green?
Yeah,
Okay, yeah, never mind. I'm stupid.
right? Isn't that how that works? If I'm invisible.
Sure. Yeah,
Okay,
you're
cool.
invisible. Yeah, it can't really see what you're doing. So yeah, I'd say your attacks have advantage. Hits.
Oh wow. Okay. Cool.
They're not difficult to hit. They're just very shadowy.
Ooh. Is it still up after that one?
Yes.
Already?
Hits. How much is that? It's thunder damage, 5 points. So
5.
halved to 2.
And then I will do my third attack. If that guy is still up.
He is. He seems very, very
Wow,
wounded, however.
These guys can take a beating.
They're beefy.
They're demons.
Well, he was at 1 hit point after that last attack. So this attack,
Okay,
you
cool.
slice, and finally stab through the wings of this shadowy creature, and it just seems to dissolve into mist and smoke as it just seems to disappear.
Okay, I will then turn to big boy here, and I'll use my bonus action attack on him.
Okay. Hits.
Oh, that is some rough rolls there on the slashing damage, but that's okay. We'll get him next time. And I believe that is my thorn. It's nice having bonus action. Asif doesn't have those.
Okay. Seer, it is your turn.
Okay. First things first. I have a question.
Yes.
If I bonus action cast Misty Step, and then would I be able to use my main action to cast Benign Transposition?
I believe you could actually. I believe Benign Transposition is not a spell, it's a class feature.
Yeah, it's a class feature.
Yeah, I think you can.
Okay. Wait, do I even have Misty Step? I don't have Misty Step equipped. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna use my action to Benign Transposition here.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use bonus action third level healing word on Gamesh.
Bless
So
you.
3d4 plus 3. That's 6.
Wow. It's appreciated though.
I'm not having a great time here, guys. And then my Fey Spirit is gonna attack red guy.
Okay.
And he should get advantage on these because he's flanking with Faradir. That's a 23 to hit.
Hits.
A 13 piercing damage. And 4 force damage.
Okay. It strikes into red, eliminating it as it
Oh,
turns to
okay.
mist.
Then I guess now it's going to teleport right here.
Okay.
And use its last attack on this guy.
Mm-hmm.
Is he also flanking with the bear?
Sure.
I would assume not. Oh, yeah? Okay. That's a 26 to hit?
Hits.
Oh god. Oh no, something's happened. Something horrible has happened. It's a 9 to hit.
You mean 9 damage?
Yeah, sorry.
You're good. You're good.
Something happened that shifted, like, the Roll20 site just a little bit to the left. So there's negative space in a column on the very right, and I got very distracted by that.
Weird.
That's 4 force damage, and that's that thing's turn. And it's gonna cast nothing. It's gonna cast nothing. That's what it's gonna cast. That's it. That's all I do.
Okay. That's the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. At the end of your turn, you hear after your summon hits this large creature, you hear a voice springs into your head. Nothing you do can stop the tides. As it seems to just telepathically speak to you.
To me?
Yeah, specifically to you.
Okay. Cool.
So Red is dead. Red Dead Redemption. Gamesh, it is your turn.
Okay. Nothing's happened to purple so far, right?
No.
Okay.
You just, as you woke up, it almost seemed to happen just after you woke up. That this thing just started rising from the body. So this is very new.
Oh. Thanks, Asif. I put my pouch away. Damn. Got the face beard right there. Ow. Crap. I really don't know what to do right now. I've never been so vulnerable. Do I really have enough? I don't really got enough space to cast that right now. Sheesh. I will use. God damn it! None of my spells are gonna be good for this. All right, I'll use my action to activate my stone's durability, because that drops when I go unconscious. And then I'll quicken spell. I guess Terran Fist.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's going to be. It's 2 swords. I always forget it's 2 sorcery points. Okay. Terran Fist at melee range. Oh no.
You swing and miss. Fresh back on this mortal plane, it's your body is not used to this anymore.
Yeah, I imagine I'm quite drained.
Yeah, you really are.
Damn it. Alright. Don't die again. That's all I got.
Okay. Belric, it is your turn.
Yeah, I guess I'll move here then. And I get flanking.
Yes, you do.
Okay, and I'll slash it twice.
Okay. Hits. Okay. This creature also seems to suffer from radiant. Actually, wait, hold up. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. Just seems to take the normal amount. But you are able to strike into it twice, and it does seem to wound it. This creature is fallible. Yeah, and it takes some decent damage. Okay. Anything else from your turn?
Nope, that's it.
Okay. Rising from the floorboards, this shadow demon is going to attack you, and it has advantage. I don't even need to roll anymore. That's a natural 20.
Oh my.
No, it's not. I have my reaction back, so I will make that target the wait, who is attacking? It's
This
that guy?
shadow demon is attacking.
Target the big dead.
Okay.
It's my sky? Yes.
Did you use this rune last session? Last time we played?
I did not.
Okay.
I had all the runes that I had used already marked off on my sheet. The only
Okay.
one I have left is Stein, and then 2 are in effect.
Okay. It doesn't seem to affect the big creature as much as it doesn't have advantage on him.
Well, I think the natural 20 just targets that guy instead,
Yeah.
so it should be the same damage, right?
There's a different. So the dice gets more if it's an advantage attack on the egg creature,
Okay.
but it still gets doubled. So.
Okay, cool.
Plus 9, 12, plus. Not bad. Okay. That's that go. Quinth, after doing his thing to Faradir, is just going to magic missile at. Let's go with second level. So he's going to target Big Boy. Ooh. Okay. Mebehi is kind of stuck in the corner, but will attempt to shoot him. Which does hit. Doesn't do as well as she would hope, though. As it seems like her weapon's not magical enough. Okay. Now it is the big boy's turn. Immediately, seems start looking around, and all of you feel this presence begins to enter your minds. As you hear him beginning to speak telepathically to all of you. I'm relentless. Feel my wrath. Everyone within 15 feet of the creature. So Belric, Faradir, Senti, Mebehi, the summon. All of you must make me a wisdom saving throw, please. Okay. Seer, I don't think you need to make it. It's not. It's only within 15 feet of it.
That's my summon.
Oh, that's your summon. Okay. The summon would get a +3 bonus. So
That's a 9.
yeah,
Well, the 9
Faradir
pass.
would get it as well. The only ones who don't get it are Senti and Mebehi. Okay. All of you pass. Except for the summon. The summon
Yes.
is currently frightened.
Okay. It's cool.
Yeah.
The despair one is frightened. That makes sense.
The deceitful.
Oh, deceit. See, I thought it was despair.
Oh, actually, it's not frightened because any creature within 10 feet of me can't be frightened.
Okay. It is not frightened then.
Belric!
Okay.
Belric!
So,
Holy shit.
Fucking
you
Belric.
all see that emanating from this strange monstrosity, these multicolored, moving lights that seem to spread out of all parts of its body. And when you all aren't affected by it, that is when it begins to strike. It does not like you, Belric. It's going to put all of its attacks on you. That is a 26. That is a 27. And that is a 29 to hit.
Yep, that all hits.
Yeah. And just so you know, it is biting you and then clawing you twice. And it does have the reach for that. As you see, it just seems to reach across the field. Its arms becoming impossibly long as it just rakes against you. Okay.
She'll get hit again, don't worry.
The bite attack is 44 points of piercing damage. As its large maw seems to... Actually, I just realized something. Its claws are ranged, but its bite's not. Why did I think that? So actually it would have bit Faradir. So Faradir, I'm guessing the 26 hit.
But disadvantage though. Cause I'm visible.
20.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay, then you take the 44.
Oh my god, what?
You take 44 points of piercing damage as it bites into you.
Oh no, no.
And then it claws Balric twice.
Yeah.
it's-
No.
It doesn't mess around. That's 11. Well, that is 16 points for the first claw. And then 14 points for the second claw attack. So 16 and a 14. So 30 altogether.
Okay, do they also count as non-magical weapon damage? Because I can reduce it by
This
Each one by
is
3.
this is magical.
Okay.
This guy is no joke.
He's a big demon boy. But that is his turn. As he can't really do too much else.
I mean, that was plenty.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's good. I think that's
Um,
enough.
Asif, it is your turn.
Alright, give me a second here. I'm still a little traumatized. It's okay. God, I haven't played a cleric in so long. I mean, did I ever play a cleric to begin with? That's the question.
Yes.
Yeah, let's be honest. They're better damage dealers than anything else. Yes, you have.
Crazily enough, though, she is gonna cast a healing spell on Faradir because Faradir's about to die. So,
You heal yourself.
Where she finally
Yeah.
uses healing magic. It's for someone
Yeah.
else, kinda. It's
Technically.
you said this room isn't very tall, right?
No, it's about 10 feet tall. It's the size of any normal room
Cool,
you'd
cool.
find.
Is this still difficult terrain?
Yes.
Hmm.
Anything that is marked is still difficult terrain. So even this area around here is difficult terrain.
Okay.
Are you done? Are you done?
Yes. Sorry. Mom, don't do this. I'm trying to do math. I'm sorry.
You're fine.
Take your time.
God, there's no way to do this without getting wrecked.
That is the unfortunate realities of it, yes.
I wish Cure Wounds wasn't touch spell.
Listen, just you have to get over there. You have to get over there.
Yeah. I have to go here, I guess.
Well,
Okay.
depending on which way you go, you will only get hit by the blue one. If you went down,
Yeah.
down, then diagonal, then left.
I wanted to try and get here, but it wasn't possible.
Hmm.
I will cast 4th level Cure Wounds for the first time.
Okay. So you walked past.
Yeah, it depends on which route that she took.
Yeah. Which route did you take?
I went like this,
And then,
and then
diagonal.
here.
Okay.
So she would no opportunity attack.
Yeah.
Very good.
Is it bad that my healing spells are at the bottom of my actions list?
No.
Because I just never used them.
It's not bad. It's appropriate.
Yeah.
Appropriate. It's very on brand. Okay, let's see. Okay. It's better than no hit points.
Definitely is.
What is it? That's 20?
20 it is.
Pictures at a solid 23.
Not too shabby.
We're having a good time here, folks.
Mm-hmm.
That's my turn.
Okay. At the end of your turn, you hear the large creature laughing within all of your minds. Taste wrath. And you hear what sounds like small little popping sounds begin to emanate 3 times around it, as seemingly smaller demonoids seem to just combust into existence. These strange looking toothy monsters with multiple eyes as they immediately go ravenous. Um,
Food.
so let me
Oh
just
my
roll
gosh.
for their
The fuck
initiative.
is that?
I don't know, but it's even uglier than its dad.
That depends.
So let's see. You'll be that color. You get to be that color, and it appears I've run out of colors. So we will start back from the beginning. We'll go to red. I'm also going to just eliminate the bodies because they are probably confusing some people.
I don't. Oh my gosh, yo. There's so much going on.
There really is.
There's a lot. Yes, I'm sorry.
No, don't be sorry. It's
Never be sorry, but just.
Oh, I have to change that. Yep.
God damn, man. I can't use any of my good spells right now.
You're in a small space. You do know
Yeah.
that for any of you that do see this happen, there seems to be a shadowy darkness that seems to fill the stomach area of this larger creature, and they just seem to burst out of it and land on the ground around it. So it does seem to be somewhat tied to the big boy, but there are a couple of them. Okay. At the start of the turn, you see the strange undead-looking creature that had risen out of the body, attempted to attack into Belric, but was unable to. And then it was attacked from behind. And it just begins to turn slowly around and looks at you, Ganesh. And
As he
whiffs
does.
it with a 7 to hit.
Okay.
That's what that thing does. Senti, it is your turn. Also, yes, I did say undead. Okay. What spell is that it would affect an undead? Hi. So a lot has happened. Your character is currently off in this corner, and the enemies are the ones marked.
Multiplying.
Yes. This big one seems to have spawned a few minor-looking demonoid creatures to fight for it.
Is that
You know,
fun?
Also, the bears are friendly, and the bears do have a turn this round as well. Just so you remember, Faraday. I mean, Senti.
Faraday.
Faraday
Faraday,
controls.
queen of bears.
Yes, Faraday controls all the bears.
She does.
This is
Faraday
well-known facts.
Bears.
Yeah. Why do you think she's so big?
Yeah. She went invisible because she turned into the bears.
Yeah. Notice how you never see bears and Faraday in the same room.
Yeah, exactly.
We need more bears. We should all be bears. That should be our retirement plan, to become bears and live in a stairwell.
I
and live in
agree.
the stairwell.
Sign me up.
What is it? True polymorph? Because unless it's true polymorph, it'll wear off in an hour.
So, what are you doing, Senti?
Then you're useless.
Your bears do get an attack. Well, one of your bears gets an attack because he's able to reach. The undead thing. So you see the undead is over there. Can I... Yeah, there you go.
No, the little things.
Oh,
are
the
demons.
little things. They look demoniid. Like they look like small little weird demons. Just the fact that they are made mostly of teeth and claws and with multiple eyes. Yeah. And they look ravenous. Yeah, they depend on the magic object. So, Senti, what are you doing? You can roll for your bear if you would like. Both bite and claw as it strikes with advantage against the big boy. Okay. Sounds good. You want to make the attack rolls then? And then which one has the con save? Oh, which creature? Just okay. No. It's a 20 unnatural for the spores. Yeah, you send out spores and they just this creature you watch as it just seems to eat them out of the air. Unfazed. Completely unfazed. So, bear attack and then chill touch. The bear does have advantage against the big boy. Unless it's targeting the little guy. Okay. So he does have 2 attacks as well. So 1 bite and then 1 claw attack. So the bite would miss. Now roll twice for the claw. It can. The bear definitely can. Because the main thing is right next to you. Okay. Roll again for advantage. That actually hits. So roll the bear's claw damage, which is just 2d6, and then double that. So roll 4d6 actually. And then remember your chill touch as well. Nice. The bear is not magical, so it doesn't do as much as you would expect. But the bear does maul this large boar ape winged demon creature. It does seem to be showing some damage. And then that would miss. Okay. After your go, it is Faradir's turn.
Okay. So, I will first use a bonus action to do a second wind, which is how much is back? A D10. Okay. Wait. Plus your fighter level. That's nuts. Cool. $14 hit points.
Bless
Oh
you.
Oh, that was my mom.
yeah.
Oh, so I've said bless you.
14 hit points, all good.
Cool. And then I'll do some attacks on this guy, I guess.
On which guy?
The big guy.
Big guy? Okay.
He just forfed me.
His bite does seem to be fairly strong.
Yeah, I'll say.
Hits. Hits. Okay. Hits. Okay.
And that's
He
all of my.
seems finally bloodied,
Yes.
as it seems to be taking some heavy wounds upon itself. You hear the voice reaching out in your mind, Faradir. You can't stop me. No one can.
Bet.
Seer, it is your turn.
Yes, that is. Well, not gonna lie. I kind of want to be this guy's problem right now. So I'm gonna cast 4th level magic missile, which should be about 6 bolts. All 6 going towards purple guy.
Okay. Purple.
That's gonna be 21 force damage on purple guy.
Okay.
And then my Fey creature is going to attack big guy.
Okay.
That's a nat 20.
That hits.
Alright, so roll for 2d6 plus 7 piercing, 12 piercing. And then roll 2d6 force damage.
Mm-hmm.
5 force damage. And then second hit is a 16.
Misses.
Alright. One more try. It's a 23.
Hits.
Nine piercing. 5 force damage.
Okay.
And that's gonna be... No, it's not. No, it's not. Bonus action to give Gamesh Bardic Inspiration.
Nice.
That's
Watch
my
me
turn.
still miss.
Okay. After your turn, one of these small demonoids goes "Nyah!" as he jumps on the table, turns around towards your summon, and is going to attempt to maul them. That is a 15 to hit.
Let me double check their AC, but it probably hits.
I think it's like 11 plus the spell level.
Let's see. 11. Yeah, so it's 15. Armor class is 15.
Okay.
It hits.
"21 points of damage, of piercing damage."
Alright. Alright, that brings me down to 18 HP.
Okay.
That summon.
Oh, he had a. Okay, it wouldn't have changed it. He had advantage technically because he's flanking as well. Now it is Belric's turn.
I think I'm going to attack the ghost twice.
Okay. Ghost's right there. Hits. Hits. Same damage, okay. It's looking very wounded at this point. You see that the form is flaking. The shadows that have collected around this undead creature are fading. But he is not dead yet. Gamesh, it is your turn.
Okay. In very small room when I'm all about destroying shit.
Yeah.
Um.
Same thing happened with Quinth.
If I put no, that'll hit Asif. Well then. Remember. I will. So that won't. Just make sure I don't. I'll come down here first. No opportunity attacks. I will quicken spell Mel's-Minute Meteors.
Okay.
Down. Then I'm going to send two of the meteors right here. So I need this one and the ghost to make 2 deck saves.
I think it's 17 for the demon, and the ghost gets a 17 as well. Okay.
Okay. But each of them needs to make a two saves.
2 saves. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Demon fails. Ghost passes with 22.
All right, so so they both take half damage of 5, so 3, and then the demon takes 8 points of fire damage, and the ghost takes 4. Um, and then I'll use my main action to use Terran Fist on the purple ghost. Ah, finally hit.
Nice.
For 15 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Combined with the Minute Meteors and the Terran Fist, you lay into this undead creature and you dispel its magical effect that has somehow bound it to this plane. And as it begins to shift and twist and dissolve from this material plane, all that's left is the body it came from, still laying there. The shadows no longer engulfing it. Is that the end of your turn?
That's all I got.
Okay. Blue is just going to attack Belric. It is flanking, so it does have advantage. Okay. That's a natural 20. So,
Wait, is flanking?
technically, he is flanking with
Did I
him.
already use my reaction this round? I honestly don't remember. Never mind. I don't have that rune left anymore anyway. I already used it.
Yeah. So technically, this creature has a 10-foot reach. So technically, he is engaging with Belric. So the Shadow Demon technically flanks him, and that gives him advantage. And he got a natural 20. This is a lot of dice. So, yeah. 12, 13, 16, and then an additional. Let me just write that down. Actually, that's another 12, 14, plus another set of die. Belric, you take 49 points of psychic damage as this singular shadow demon that has been left rakes its claws against your skin, and you are brought back to painful memories of your childhood and upbringing and times of conflict. And you watch those you care about torn away, some for the first time, some again. It's a brutal experience. And when you pull away from the psychic effect that this demon is having on your consciousness, you're left just staring into empty, voidless eyes of hunger. That's the end of the Shadow Demon's go. Quinth. Oh, what is the dude gonna do? Dang. I think he's just gonna cast magic missile again. This time he'll go for third level slot. It's 11 points of damage. He's going for the demon. Okay, Mabeki, it is your turn. You see this scenario happening. You are currently partially stuck in this corner. A bunch of bears kind of making up the staircase up, and Senti and a small demon and the big boy in front of you. What are you doing? Oh wait, she left. Oh. Okay. Dang. When did she leave? Like 4 minutes ago?
Actually, like 1.5.
1.5?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna skip her turn for now, and hopefully we can bring her back around. This little boy just begins screeching. And he'll bigger target. He is going to stay where he is, and he's going to attack Faradir. That is a 23 to hit. I assume that hits Faradir.
You're muted, Laura. Just in case you didn't know.
That's it.
I'm sorry, what?
23 hits you,
Yes.
and you take 17 points of piercing damage as this little ball of teeth and wrath just starts swirling its claws and teeth into you, just tearing into you.
Gonna use Stone's Endurance?
Okay.
A little bit less damage. That's... Oh, nice. 5. Cool.
Okay, it's only 12 damage then. Okay. The big one's turn. You know what? It has a pretty good grasp on this situation. It's going to first bite Faradir for 22 to hit.
At disadvantage?
22 to hit is the lowest.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it would have been a 29 to hit.
Wait, how'd you get invisible?
Quinth cast it.
Yeah.
Quinth hasn't been
Okay.
attacked either, so he just kept. It's greater invisibility as well.
Oh, nice.
Quinth is just chilling while the rest of us are getting our asses
Well,
handed.
he's helping as best as he can, but all of his spells are
Yeah,
multi-person
appreciate it.
spells. Like, he would hit all of you if he would to actually
Yeah,
start
Basic
casting.
problem right now.
Having like a mesh problem right now.
Yeah, it's almost like a lot of people are trapped in a small room with
Yeah.
big, dangerous enemies.
Maybe we should leave. 'Cause
Where are we supposed to go? The hallway's filled with bears.
There's a door. There's a door right there.
So 12. She's actually rolling real bad. One more. That is 29 points of piercing damage as it bites into you, Faradir.
Better than 44.
Yeah, it is. You rolled less d10s.
Cool, cool.
Yeah.
Still up.
Yeah, I have 1 hit point.
Yay!
He
Surprise!
attacks.
I think I used that stone's endurance.
He attacks Belric once with his claw, which has 10-foot range. It is a 20 to hit. Belric, does that hit you?
Yep, that hits.
Oh, actually, he's flanking, so it would have been a 24 actually. So
Tank is nice until it backfires on you.
wow, I rolled 3 4s. Nice. 12. That is 17 points of damage to you.
Oh, perfect. I only have one hit point, but I'm going to use Relentless Endurance to stand my ground.
Okay.
Yeah, you.
It has advantage. Whew. 16 to hit.
Nope, that misses.
Yeah, it rolled a 4 and a 6. You got lucky. So as it slashes into you once, knocking you partially out, but you resist it, standing your ground. It tries to hit you again. This time you raise your shield and block the attack. Not going to go down without a fight. After that, it is Asif's turn.
Belric might be the coolest character in the group.
Actually, Mebehi,
Yeah.
you're there. You have not had an action yet. I didn't take your action because I knew you were away. So you have an action.
Wait, what?
You have an action. I didn't use your turn in the
We skipped
initiative.
your turn while we
Yeah.
waiting for you.
Okay, yeah, my everything is still loading. I cannot see the map.
Oh,
Oh, you're good.
Yeah. Everything just finally came back. Everything is still loading.
You're all good.
so you
I'm
still
assuming that sneak is not a action. Or will hide.
it's a bonus action
Yeah, it's a bonus
Yeah.
action.
for you.
Yeah.
But
Pretty much.
everything's within range of somebody else, so you have
Yeah,
advantage on
you have advantage on every target on the map.
Alright, who looks most, like, damaged or whatever?
Right now, the big one looks fairly damaged. In fact, that is
You mean
probably
Porky Pig's cousin?
yes. Porky Pig's dangerous evil cousin does look more damaged.
This family gathering of Winston and
yeah,
Roadhog and
that's the most
and
damaged.
Porky Pig.
He does.
And they
seem
don't
to be-
invite this guy.
Alright, I'll go for him then with my short bow.
Okay. Hits. Okay. The actual bow damage doesn't seem to do as much as you would hope. But it still seems to hurt him. And he's looking much more worse for wear. There are actual many, many wounds across the body of this creature now. Okay.
Nice.
It'll be Asif's turn.
Alright, give me a second. I'm reading a spell description. Okay. She's gonna cast Tempest Shield
Yeah.
at 4th level. And she will put it on Faradir and Belric. So they each get 20 temp hit points. And then until those are gone, whoever hits them gets 20 lightning damage.
Oh yeah.
Wait,
So, magical lightning seems to form around you in a protective layer. Yeah. Good round.
And that, oh boy. How many points is she at? Okay, she's gonna risk the attack of opportunity to come over here with, look over here, with Seer in the safety corner.
Um, 22 to hit.
Yes, but this time I'm gonna remember to use Wrath of the Storm.
Yes.
I had that.
It doesn't have advantage, so it's only 8 points of psychic damage. Basically, you just relive your father's death. And it just seems to feed on that energy.
It takes 9 lightning damage.
9 lightning
How much damage did you say Asa takes?
What was it? 8. I think it was 8.
8. Okay.
Okay, that's that number. Next up, it is one of the little demonoids. It in a frenzy, it goes after Senti. Don't think that actually hits for 10. I'm betting your AC is better than 10. Okay, that one misses. At the top of the turn, there's another rumble, and you hear as these little tiny creatures seem to spawn across the map again, coming from the big boy. This time it is less. Not as many seem to emanate. Go with the blue one, and then a green one. Then let me roll their initiatives. That one is that. And this one would be this. Okay, Senti, it's your turn. What are you going to do? Senti? When you debate confusion. What's there to debate?
Oh, you'd have to drop your bears.
Yeah. Do you think your bears are useful? What are you doing? I can have Faradir go if you want some more time to think on it. Okay, Faradir, it's your go then.
Okay. I will attack the big guy.
Okay.
I fear.
Hits. Hits.
He's still up, right?
Yes.
Uh,
Hits. He's still up.
okay.
He's looking very wounded. He's not looking good.
Has he been taking this thunder damage normally, or is it like not?
He
as
seems to have been
effective?
taking this thunder damage normally, yes.
Okay, cool. My bonus action attack.
Hits. Okay.
That's
He was
it
on
for
4
me.
he was on 4 hit points.
Oh my god.
You strike, stab. Finally with your longsword, noticing that he doesn't seem to be as as resistant to thunder damage. It seems like it's not a weakness, but not a strength either. And you're able to get a good, solid hit straight through the chest cavity of this strange boar ape-like creature. And as you sink the blade in deep, you see its eyes stare into yours. And you just hear in your head, "I'll be back. Trust me." As it just begins to slowly turn to muck around your blade. Just begins to dissolve around it.
Faradir does like a salute, but nobody can see it. But yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. Senti, did you have anything you wanted to do?
Seems so.
At this point, they seem to still be here. Although they seem much smaller and weaker than the big guy. Another con save for the close one. Also, your bear would be able to hit it with both of its attacks. And it fails the con save. So, roll your attacks for your bear, and okay. The 13 hits. Just barely. Yes.
still just as funny the second time.
Okay, so 13 damage to Pink. Okay. It's looking pretty wounded at this point. And that one hits as well. Is that a necrotic damage for that? Chill touch. Okay. Yeah, that hits. Roll damage. Okay, it looks bloodied at this point. Fairly wounded. That's it. Okay. Seer, it is your turn.
Okay. How is the blue guy looking?
Fairly well off.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna use my Wand of Magic Missile and send a 6th level Magic Missile his way. So 8 bolts are gonna hit him.
Okay. So 6 out of the 7 charges. Got it.
Yes.
Keeping that one in there.
Yeah, I don't feel like blowing it up just yet. That's 28 force damage.
Yeah. Bloodied. The form of it seems to be waning.
Cool. And then this green guy, I'm gonna give an attack to him with my Fae.
Fair enough.
That's a 17.
Hits.
Piercing, 2 force damage, and then I'm gonna roll to hit blue guy.
Okay.
So 22.
Hits.
That's 12 damage. Piercing.
Oh.
4 damage, force damage. Blech.
Okay. All wounded now. Anything else from you?
No, I think that's about it.
Okay. This one is gonna move here. He's just gonna attack Belric. That is only a 14 to hit. Sorry, 15.
Yep, misses.
Okay. Gamesh.
I guess. Wait, I still have 2 more meteors. And no matter where I put it at.
I mean, if it helps, feel free to just kill my fake creature.
Alright. Alright. You gave me the okay. So I'm gonna put him right on the fake creature.
Okay.
Well, no. Not right on. I'm gonna put it right here.
You realize that Belric would get in
Yeah.
the way.
No, damn, that hits Faraday. I'll
What
put it right here.
about? Yeah. What about like right up there, or like right here?
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, right there behind him. Will be perfectly fine. So it'll hit the pink, blue, and green. Each one needs to make 2 deck saves.
All right. Let me make my deck saves.
Pink got a 12, and that's a 6 minus 1, so 5 for pink, so both fail. Blue, 6, 10. Green, 12, and a 1 minus 1 is 0.
Oh my.
Oh, I got a 6 on my second one and an 18 on my first one.
Okay, so for the first one, it's 4 points of damage if they fail, 2 if they succeed.
I think all
And
of
for
them
the
failed. Not
Then,
gonna lie.
and then for the second one, it's 6 points of damage if they failed, and 3 if they succeed.
Okay. Pink is
Okay.
obliterated by the meteor as it slams into it. Blue is bloodied and seems heavily wounded, actually. And then green appears the same way. But you watch as these creatures, they don't seem very dexterous. And personally, for all of you, it's kind of funny to watch as green, as the meteorite tries, as it seems to be approaching green, you watch as green seems to want to dodge out of the way, and you see it tries to, but it just looks like it just does a spin in a circle and then just eats it as it just takes a meteorite to the face, into one of the eyes, actually.
Oh,
Oh,
poor
they're
thing.
stupid.
Yeah, he's so stupid. Look at him.
Yeah,
Um,
he dumb.
Now it feels more like we're killing puppies.
no,
Yeah,
puppies aren't
I
that bad.
kind of.
Well, puppies maybe.
I'll tell you their stats just because.
Human puppies.
Strength is a +2. Dex is a -1. Con's a +1. Intelligence -3. Wisdom -1. Charisma -3.
They're
Oh,
so
these,
stupid.
oh, these really are just death fodder. Gotcha.
Dumb and bland.
They're so stupid.
Okay. Belric, it's your turn.
Oh,
Oh,
my
sorry.
main action, attacking the
Blue
shadow one
Got it.
Yeah.
That hits.
for 10 points of bludgeoning.
Okay. He seems hurt and annoyed. But it is Belric's turn.
Fuck you, random shadow demon.
He's just trying to murder all of you
Yeah,
and
we're just
feast on
trying to
your
murder
worst
him.
fears.
It's fair game, I think.
Yeah.
You know, no hard feelings, but you kind of got to die.
Not personal.
I think I'm gonna use my channel divinity to turn the faithless.
Okay.
Ooh.
So they all have to. I guess any fiend or fae has to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, my thing has
within
to make a wisdom
30
saving throw.
feet of you. That's all of them. Start with blue. Fail.
Everyone turn
Yellow.
on the thing. Everyone.
Fail. Green. I just rolled 3 7s in a row. Fail. Red. Fail. Blue. Fail. All of them fail.
9.
Fail.
Attention, everyone! I rolled a 9.
Does it not have it doesn't have a wisdom modifier?
It's just 0.
Oh, flat. Okay.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
everything fails this.
Nice.
Okay. Green immediately runs for the door. Attacks of opportunity from Faradir, Balric, Quinth, and the... No, it has to run. The Fae has to run as well.
Yeah, it doesn't have reactions either.
Nope.
Who is this an attack of opportunity against?
It's against green.
Okay, cool.
Hits. Hits.
Oh!
Between both Faradir and Belric, it doesn't even leave its spot as you see this ball of teeth and eyes and claws just attempts to almost roll out of the way. This is the one that's not very dexterous. And it basically launches itself upon your swords and axes, and just essentially kills itself.
Old timey war.
It's
Yeah.
trying to do a juku, but it kind of just shake its legs back and forth.
Fall
Yeah,
on
it
your
it begins to melt away, as it dies. The shadow demon sinks into the floor, disappearing.
Fucking bitch.
Quint's
Coward.
turn. Gamesh, you actually have an attack of opportunity. No one else does though,
Cool.
as
cool,
both
cool.
Belric and Fader use theirs.
Let's see. Where's my axe? There's my axe.
Lumberdoom?
Yeah, Lumberdoom.
Mm.
Would this be an
Nice.
advantage?
Yes, it would be.
Ew. 15.
Hits.
Oh. Oh! Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Well, can't believe I hit. Crazy. Things are happening.
You didn't think you'd get this far.
No.
Okay. Quinth, at this point, I'm just gonna say he backs up. He'll use spell slot 2, 4, 2, plus 2. He'll send that into. He'll send that into red. Red has not. Yeah, red's right next to Faradir. He has not taken any damage so far. Mabehi, it is your turn. What are you doing?
Trying to make sure my computer doesn't freeze. Because it nearly did. Let's see. Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Okay, cool. It literally started to freeze right when I tapped that. And turned off mute. Alright, so who's not dead?
Blue's not dead. Yellow's not dead. Those are the two that you can actually see. You can move, and that would allow you to see another one, potentially.
Okay, and I assume that I don't have advantage on any of them?
You have advantage on both of the ones you can see. Actually, you don't have advantage on blue because the Fae is no longer technically in combat with it. It is fleeing.
So who is this?
That is the summoned Fae creature.
Oh, alrighty. Well, in that case, but he's gonna hide. And do I need to do stealth for that?
Yeah, roll a stealth check. You take cover behind Senti in an attempt to hide from this creature. And as you do so, you see all of its eyes are closed. It does not seem to be looking at anything. I rolled a natural one for its perception.
Oh, alright. Well, I'm gonna sneak attack with my short bow.
Yeah, you definitely have sneak attack as it literally has no vision. And it hits. And you kill it.
Oh my gosh, Sharpies are so strong.
Your arrow
Yay!
slams in through all three of its eyes somehow, and you've permanently blinded and murdered this creature. And it just begins to dissolve into muck and just sinew on the floor.
And I still have my movement, right?
Yeah, you can definitely move.
Alright,
You
Just
made
gonna
it
move.
ghost blind.
there.
Okay.
That's it for my turn. Oh my god, Sharpies are strong.
Yeah. Okay. This one. Runs out the front door over here and disappears through the halls of this building, as no one could attack it. Asif.
Okay, so we just got this one little guy left, huh?
Yeah, so far you can see yellow.
I don't like the way you said that sentence. Okie dokie, let's see. Oh, I want to do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna see if I can get there. I can move through party spots, right?
Yeah.
Like through there. 5, 10. I can get right there with all my movement, and I want to inflict wounds.
Oh, yes.
I'm gonna do it, guys. I have advantage. It'll work. Maybe. I'm gonna cast it at 3rd level.
Okay.
Hey, 18.
Hits.
Technically, it's under Asif, not Faraday, but this is fine.
It definitely hits.
Guys, it hit. It didn't roll good damage at all, but it hit.
This creature, you just hear like come from the swirling ball of teeth and eyes as it takes a lot of damage, but still seems to be standing.
Asif is just gonna like look at all our party members and say, "Guys, I did it!"
And also before, where it seemed like it was wanting to run, it just turns towards you, and you just see claws, teeth, and the eyes just staring at you intently.
Asif sticks her tongue out.
Okay. Senti.
Well, there's your macro.
That is against yellow, correct? Okay. Your chill touch flies through the air, and as yellow is poised to attack Asif, your chill touch disintegrates it, turns it to mush, as it just begins to seep into the very nice woven carpet below it. It is dead. Next up in the initiative, it is Faradir. So, Faradir, what are you doing?
Okay, I am going to. There's nobody around.
No?
I will prepare attacks
Okay.
in case anything comes within my range.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Seer, what are you doing?
Well, firstly, I'm gonna give a thumbs up to Asif for finally hitting with inflict wounds, and in the process, give her bardic inspiration.
Let's see if we go 2 for 2.
Asif does like a fist pump in response
Asif is pumped.
for the third time in her life. She has made that spell work.
It's a big achievement. A big achievement.
It is. That's another character growth.
Yeah. And then my face spirit is just gonna fucking book it
Okay, where do they go?
out the door.
Okay.
So they're first going to move 40 feet, take the dash action, move another 40 feet, and then use their bonus action to face step another 30 feet as far away from Belric as they can possibly get. Oh, wait, no, I can't. I can't go willingly within 30 feet of him. I'm going to go out the hallway.
Okay, so
I'm
you
going to
go
face
out.
step out the hallway and just run.
So you face step out the hallway, like you go down to the bears, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so you step through the bears. I need to know how far
Yeah.
this is.
80 plus 30.
Okay, so technically, there would be the 30. That's 50, so another 30 from there. Gets them just in the middle of this room. That's the end of their go.
Yeah. Well, actually, they're going to cast darkness on themselves. They're running away.
Sure. They darkened themselves. Okay. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Okay. Gamesh.
Still being a little groggy from dying, he kind of just goes up and leans against the wall,
Okay.
try to gather his breath. Really.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Hmm. Okay. Belric.
I'm going to heal myself for 30 HP.
Okay. Fair enough. Anything else?
No. I guess I'll just have keep out a lookout for any other enemies, but other than that, no.
Okay then. Crawling up through the floor, you see the shadow demon once again appears and is going to slash into Faradir. With advantage.
I would prefer if they didn't.
I
Could
mean,
Wait, how with advantage?
you didn't know that they were there?
I'm invisible.
Oh yeah, you're right. I mean, anyways, it would have been a 10 to hit or a 13 to hit.
Okay, yeah, cool. That's good. I
Yeah.
very little hit.
Then they sink back into the floor.
Oh, wait, has Belric taken any damage in the last turn?
Who?
Belric?
Not in the last turn.
No, I don't think so.
Okay. I forgot that I had Tempest Shield up, and I was like, I don't know if that had any effect yet or not.
No.
No.
Cool.
Yeah, but it sinks back into the floor. You have an attack of opportunity, I think.
I think I already used
Yeah,
it, didn't
actually,
I?
you did. You did. You don't have that anymore because.
Yeah.
No, you have it back.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you have
Because
it back.
I prepared my action.
Yeah.
So I
Actually,
would have all 3 attacks, right?
Yeah. Also, so you would have an attack of opportunity after you left your area, but it also came up to attack you. So do your attacks as it does go into your range.
Hell yeah. That's not Asif.
Hits. Hits. Okay. The thunder is halved. So just -1 from that one. Then hit. Yeah.
Spicy damage.
Ooh. So I just calculated it because I knew it was going to be a lot of damage. I was like, oh, I'll check it now. See how much you did. -22 damage. You went over its 33 health by -22. It's dead. You turn
This
it
is
into
amazing.
mist. It cannot withstand that much damage. It is gone.
Being at 1 hit point was worth it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gone. Are any of you doing anything? Just the loose initiative. Actually, I'll just take you all out of initiative. I don't think you really need to be in it.
Looting bodies if there is any.
I am going to run up to Gamesh and using my mandolin cast Cure Wounds on him.
Okay.
Yeah, Asif is gonna cast Mass Cure Wounds. Which does how many people? People.
That's 5 hit points to Gamesh.
It's adding up. It's adding up.
I'm trying.
Okay, so 17 hit points to Belric, Faradir, Gamesh, and Asif, and 1, 2, 3, 4. And then Mabehi, because she's missing some hit points as well.
Wow. I didn't
I think everyone who's injured.
Anyone investigating the area, make an investigation check if you want to begin looting.
Faradir is going to just like stay vigilant, and Asif is gonna do some looting.
Okay, I assume that like the healing spell cast on me only restored like the 5 points I was missing, right?
Pretty much.
Yeah. Can Asif make an investigation check?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Um,
She's gonna guidance herself, because I always forget to do that.
Nice.
Which is good, because her investigation is... actually not bad. That's pretty good. And then... 22.
22. Okay. Mabehi searches the typical places for loot, searching the main desk table for anything of value. Really, Mabehi, you don't find much. This place, while fancy, is barren. The books, all on the shelving unit, while they all seem to be real books with real paper in them, they are all blank. every single one of them. They don't have titles on them. They just seem like decorative pieces placed in this room. The only other thing of note that is anything that you could have thought might be worth something was the large gem that was placed on the pedestal that was over here, but that is now disappeared along with much else. On the body of the necromancer, which was the individual who turned into the undead creature, there does seem to be some minor gold pieces.
Bet he'll
You'd find 2
take the
gold
gold.
pieces on him.
That's my bet you found the gold, or
Yeah, that is what you would have found. Also, you find
okay.
generally a number of papers just seemingly scattered across a small waste paper basket underneath the desk. Most of them seem crumpled, and you just note that those are there. But really, you don't find anything else. There were other individuals in the room. I should have marked them. The other one go? Oh, there. Yeah, there were 2 other individuals that were in the room earlier. Checking their bodies, they also seem to only have what amounts to 8 silver pieces. So, you drop your face spirit, okay?
Did Asif find anything?
Yes. Between Asif and Doctor Senti, the 2 of you searching the room and what is the remnants of these corpses, you are able to find some items. Let me just get these up for you. Okay. Let me also change the music here, as you're no longer within combat.
No, we're just.
You're just looting.
Yeah.
Well, ignore that
Just doing our
message.
normal post-battle routine.
Yeah. Senti, roll me a D8 for me, please. Let me see what that was. And 8. Goody. Goody, goody, goody. You looking over where the strange big enemy was, you find lots of strange muck, and you kind of toss some of it aside a little bit, as you were one of the closest ones to where it eventually fell. In the section of muck and ichor that seems to just be dissolving away, there is a strange piece on the ground that is burning. The fire doesn't seem to actually burn things, though. You just see fire is licking up from the floorboards, but it's not turning black or really showing any source of heat. It just seems to be sitting there, boiling over constantly. And for Asif, you too find the crumpled papers underneath the desk. However, for you, they are much more interesting. They seem to have partial maps on them. They seem to be places of interest. So you pick them up. Additionally, I need you to roll me a d6, please. 4. You find, let me, okay. Most of the items that Sebastian had on him seem to have disappeared with him. But somehow, when he was killed, and whatever happened with that gem, parts of his demonic body didn't disappear. You find a fully intact wing underneath some of the strange sinew that is left behind when they seemingly dissolve. But you have a full-on Cambion wing.
Nice.
Additionally, I should mention that in the desk, one thing that both of you would notice is along with the papers, kind of tucked in a small section of desk, is a full-on horn of a unicorn.
Ooh, Asif has taken that.
It's this really long, spiraled, multicolored horn that you find.
And then what did you say those papers were?
They were mostly in the trash underneath the desk. Kind of partially crumbled and just thrown in the waste paper basket underneath.
And then she said there were maps on them?
Do you look at them?
Yeah, I'll take a look.
Okay. There are 3 pieces of paper. Sorry. There are multiple pieces of paper, but there seems to be 3 distinct distinct sets. They seem to be made at a different time. The first one is a map of some tomb. You've never seen it before, but it seems to have a title on it, partially scribbled in this very fine, beautiful handwriting, but still almost partially rushed, is the name of the tomb, called the Tomb of Victal. Actually, it is somewhat familiar to you.
What?
Yeah, it is somewhat familiar to you. You see a spot where a section is marked up with portal room, then flooded chamber, double staircase around a statue, going into different laboratories. And the one that is circled is a room called the book room. Then you see another one that they all seem to be some type of experimental chambers. There is a large one as well within the map that seems to be called the Centurion's Chamber.
Okay.
Nice.
That guy was not very nice.
But this reminds you of the large tomb that you and your allies explored, hunting down remnants of Reshkaval's people. And that led you to the first meeting with Reshkaval. Additionally,
How is Victal spelled?
Victal.
Okay, cool.
Additionally, you find another map of a mage tower called the Pale Bane. It seems to be, just judging by where the map is placed, the only point of reference is it's somewhere just north of a city called Metza. Which, as a navigator, you probably know where that city is. I can take you to the main map if you so wished, and can show you it. Metza is about right there, just north of Pale Light.
Sorry, can you do that again?
Yeah, sorry. It is just north of this
Oh, okay,
city,
yeah.
Metza.
Cool.
And it is called the Pale Bane. And then the other papers are actually fully crumpled pieces. You have to unravel them, and they are very just like it. When you crumple up a paper, it's harder to read it sometimes. It takes you a second to get through these many different crumpled maps, but they seem to show different areas specifically of the kingdom. The first one you find is it circles a spot of Draken. Somewhere around the center of town, near the big main square, and just circles that. Another one depicts what seems to be a section of some city. Depicts what appears to be mithril mines, and it kind of circles a spot there.
In where?
It seems to be there is a label to it. What languages do you speak?
Let's see here. That would be Common, Orin, and Aarakocra.
You can't tell what this one says. All of these seem to be labeled in a foreign language.
Okay. Can I like tell where the area is, or is that like?
It's kind of difficult. It shows part of a city, some city, and then it seems to focus more on the mithril mines itself, and seems to circle a section of abandoned mithril mines.
Ooh.
The next one appears to be a place you're actually not familiar with. It seems to have some name in a foreign language, but appears to be a some two-story manor with a basement, and the basement is circled.
I am. Oh.
And the last one you find is it depicts a section of mountains within the Grimolian territory. And knowing your knowledge and use of maps, you pointed out to be a section just about here-ish. I can drag you all there. But it points to some section of the mountain with a question mark around it. One thing to note is this is not familiar to you, but for Faradir, probably would recognize this as it seems to be somewhere below her home, or the home of the home of the giants.
Okay, yeah.
And that's where the maps end. You do find other small pieces of paper filled with foreign writings of an unknown type that you cannot make out. But that's really what you find.
Just stuff all that in my bag, and then I'm gonna strap the wing to my back, which is ironic because there's also wings already there. And it's just, she's very proud and she thinks it looks really cool.
Yeah. Does anyone else look at the maps?
Not unless she brings it up.
Yeah.
No, I don't think she would, because none of them seemed like... I guess I would have mentioned that the place where we fought that fiery metal thing was called the Tomb of Victal.
The Helm Tor.
Yeah, that.
Oh.
It is in your journal now, Laura. It's called Secrets of Dalton.
Oh.
It is blank.
It should. Oh, do I have to let you edit it? I guess. Okay.
Oh man. All right. Well, I guess it's safe to say that Dalton is the thing that Rescue was running from.
By the way, Seer is just kind of holding Poppet close and staring blankly ahead.
Mood.
So that's what Seer is doing at this moment in time.
All right. Well, I think before we address that one, I think since he wants to play with fire,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
before we address Seer and her
No, you
traumatic
don't have to
experience.
address it.
Yeah. So
Oh,
Senti,
but we
Senti, you
do.
begin touching the fire. As you begin poking at this strange fire, you begin to move it. And you think that you could bottle this. It acts almost like a small liquid. And as you like kind of push it along, it seems to just move. It casts light. It seems interesting. Very interesting to you.
How does this fire know a cantrip? Thanks. I thought it was a pretty good joke.
Yeah, but you
Missed
don't.
it. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, you don't know what this is, though. You don't know its effects or what have you.
Oh no.
I bet he's having a rough go of it tonight.
Uh-huh.
Oh no. So, I should have mentioned, once the big creature was killed, light began to slowly filter back into the room. The windows seem to clear, and you begin to see the outside world again. And that is when. Let me just. I need to open this.
Sorry, guys. Just casually yeet my phone across the table.
Oh, it's fine. Eating is a part of life.
It is. It be like that sometimes.
All part of the phone life cycle.
Yeah.
Exactly. I don't know how this phone isn't broken yet.
You all hear a slight on the window.
What seems to be there?
You look out the window?
Yeah, what is...
Yeah.
Okay, you kind of
Yeah.
walk up to the window, and you just see it almost as if nothing is really. You can't see anything, but you just see it being rattled, like. And you kind of look out the window, and just down the alleyway behind this building, you see a young child kind of waves to you, and just kind of makes a nervous
Alright.
glance around.
I open up the window.
You see the child kind of looks up from across the way and goes, and just seems to mouth something. Kind of looks back and kind of ducks her head. Sorry, his head. It appears to be a male child. And you see a bunch of guards just start running past the alleyway. And they kind of peer at them. And you just see them just pointing towards the guards and then pointing towards you.
I just shake my head, yeah, and close the window back. All right. We need to go. Guards are coming.
I'd say about at this point as well, you hear screams coming from somewhere within this facility, and you hear a distinct, familiar sound of "Ah!" as something happens.
That demon escaped.
Yeah, it did. So, who are the good characters in the group?
So you're just gonna start walking away.
I mean, technically, Asif is good.
Quinth
They're
kind of
weak.
looks
I think
around
go-
at you all.
And Faradir's nice.
Uh, I'll go. I'll deal with it.
Cool.
All right.
It'd be easier for my father, for me to explain it to my father than anyone else. Hopefully, I can see you on the
Alright.
ship.
Before you do that, one quick little thing. And then I'm gonna use my concentration to cast protection from evil and good on him with my mandolin.
Okay.
I don't know why. I don't know why for some reason I thought you were gonna cast modify memory. I don't,
Huh?
No.
This is all of our.
I don't know why my mind went morbid. I was like, she's gonna cast modify memory on this kid.
Literally and too.
No. He turns to Seer.
For funsies.
He looks at you, Seer, and he just says to you, "Thanks," and he begins to run out the door.
Seer's just gonna fucking wreck this kid.
Yeah. You hear a couple more
I don't
screams down the hall, and then you just hear what sounds like a large blast. And the area seems to partially go quiet.
Kid's gotten strong.
Yeah, we should
As I
get
kind of
out
start,
of here.
yeah.
So, which way do you all leave?
Probably
Down
out the sewers.
tunnels. Yeah,
Okay.
sewers, tunnels.
Do you all leave the door open?
No.
No, close that back.
Okay.
You know, leave no trace. Put everything back the way you found it.
Yeah. Put the demon blood away.
Yeah.
All the ichor and goo.
That's biohazardous, and we're
I-
not about that.
Yeah, I will
life.
say the large one left a stinking pile behind.
I
It's,
mean,
Well-
he was a stinking pal, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think there's much we can do about demon waste.
Yeah.
I think we just gotta try and leave no
Yeah.
trace of us.
Yeah,
Specifically.
as long as they don't know we were there, so.
okay. I'm assuming you have to eliminate the bears to actually leave this place. They will not.
So,
They don't help.
they're not very inconspicuous, are they?
No. But yeah, I'd say you all are able to close the door behind you, head back down into the sewers.
Oh, is Senti able to bottle up that fire?
Do you have a bottle, Senti? Okay. Putting it in your water skin, whenever you take the top off, it emits light. It's kind of interesting. Yeah, but you're able to bottle it and all be on your way into the sewers. I'd say you would have probably gotten lost had Madame Lou not met you down there first. Upon seeing you all in a much worse state, and without Quinth, merely will say, "What happened?"
Ambush.
Well, you all are alive. I assume you killed Sebastian?
Not
Like-
permanently. He'll be back.
Well, gives me a couple more months to secure this city. Hopefully he stays gone for a little longer.
Hopefully.
Let's get you out of here. The guards are swarming the place. There was quite the ruckus, especially when an ice storm started forming outside the house. Wild.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. And she kind of leads you along through the sewers and eventually back to your ship. Just so you know, Senti, about an hour after you've saw the fire for the first time, you check in on your water skin and it seems to have gone out. There does seem to be some sort of residue, but for the most part, you think it's gone.
Gross. You can never use that water skin again.
Yeah.
It's ruined.
I mean, since he doesn't really need to, so
Yeah, I guess it's true. It's just decoration. Decoration? Oh my god.
bet gonna use it anyway.
So,
Are you
Gives it
immune to
flavor.
poison?
it takes a decent long time. About 4 hours or so, but Quinth eventually does appear back onto the ship. During that time,
Alright,
Madame...
go.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, good.
During
Go
that
on, go
time,
on.
Madame DeLu thanks you for what you've done. I assume you tell her of at least that Quinth is alive, and that you all were successful.
Yeah.
As a token of the guild's thanks, I'd say you can have a favor from me. Anything you need. Just one. I'll try and make it happen. You don't have to give it to me now. You can choose when you want the guild to help you all out, but you're in the guild's debts. Again. I wish you all luck.
Thanks.
Next time you're in the city, tell me first. I'd rather not have any surprises of any type.
Got it.
She kind of reaches into her pack, pulls out a small little stone, flips it to any one of you. That is a way to contact us. If you attempt to leave Quinth on your ship, leave it with your captain. He can radio us whenever he's unsure. I'm sure you have ways of contacting.
So she gives the stone to Quint.
Quinth wouldn't be here at this time. This is during
Oh, well, who did she
the
give
the
stone?
4 hour period. She
She
just
just gave it to somebody.
yeah. She just anyone who seems open to accepting a gift, she'll just flip it to them.
I'll take it.
Okay. She'll flip it to you. I'm sure we'll see each other again. If you need anything else, let me know. I can set you up with a meeting with the Archangel if you need. She looks to Seer. I'll see you around. She stands in that boyish disguise and walks out. Joins the rabble of the city.
Why would I want to see the Archangel? I got her killed.
I don't know. In case you did.
This worries me.
Eventually, 4 hours
Alright.
pass, and Quinth will return. Seemingly exhausted from the whole day and everything that happened. And will seemingly just walk by most of you and go to his bunk, unless anyone stops him.
No, not now. Actually, for real, I probably do the same thing.
Yeah.
Seer's probably in wherever she sleeps.
Yeah. Gamesh has to still kind of recover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we all have to recover.
Probably. So, after a long day, you all rest upon this ship. For the new people, spots are found for you. For Faradir, you're probably given Karn's old bunk, as he was a very tall person, as so are you.
Nice.
Belric, you're probably given one of the other bunks in the area, just a general one. Um, and then for Senti, a bunk as well, or you can just find a place of your own. The ship is filled with most of the comforts that you would find on a ship. There is, you
So
know,
it's a bad life.
yeah. But you all take some time to relax and just enjoy yourselves.
Gamesh is in a full blown sleep right now. He's
Did you all want to leave the city?
Seer was waiting on something she commissioned, right?
Yeah.
Well, during this time of waiting, the whole search of the city, it's probably done.
I forgot exactly what I commissioned.
Spell scroll,
But I feel really right. Enlarge, reduce.
I believe so.
Was that it?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. I'm gonna
Picking it up is easy.
learn it.
Yeah. You spend some time to learn it.
Yeah.
Did you all want to just set off away from Farsilis?
I guess after Seer has gotten her spell scroll, no one has anything else to do, right? Or anything else that they want to do.
Belric, Senti, Faradir, anything you want to do?
No.
Yeah,
I'm
same.
good.
Yeah, I'm good too.
Okay.
Then I guess we can head out.
Yeah. You tell Cal that you're all willing to head out. He will give you the day to still relax, and he'll probably just head out tomorrow. Seas are a dangerous thing. You don't want to go out in all of your states.
Yeah. We're just a little fucked up.
Yeah. But you all rest and prepare yourselves for the long, not so long journey, knowing you're just sailing out to sea, heading to an island you've already been to for most of you. Still, today was not an easy day. George lets you all have your space, as well as the crew. And when you all fall asleep, many of you dream of different things. For the people who were affected, Faradir, Belric, by those shadow demons, the memories that they fed on, the fears that they instilled in you, they somewhat linger. You still see the visions of them. This molded fake reality still harms your subconscious. But through rest, you're able to piece yourselves back together and repair that damage. Gamesh, you dream of what you saw in death, what you were told. It weighs on you, but it's calming in a way. Asif, this is one of your first real fights your first real fights back with your old friends, and you dream of memories with them. Defeating Reshkaval, sailing out for the first time in such a long time. It's partially comforting being back with them, but also you now remember the stress of combat, the dangers of it. But you did good. Mabehi, you dream of just everything you've been through. All the stuff you've
Deal.
taken from so many different places.
Your pile of gold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The wealth that you have acquired. It's
I bet he is not bothered.
it's comforting, really. Really is. But also you saw someone die today. Doesn't happen too much to you. You saw someone die. Vicente is, as you don't dream too often. That's comforting in a way. You have a peaceful night. Seer, your dream
Mm-hmm.
is it's fraught with thoughts. You find it actually hard to sleep due to
I wonder why.
thinking about everything that has happened today at the manor. So much stuff has happened in just a short amount of time.
Yeah.
And you just pour over all of the knowledge you've acquired in this short amount of time. But you do drift off to sleep. And you see this room again. You hear the sizzling and popping sound of them being brought into this plane. And it awakens distant memories. You begin to feel yourself on the cusp of a nightmare. That this could turn not good at any moment. And your subconscious braces for that. But it doesn't. You just keep on thinking. And then you hear a voice drifting into your head. Ah. So the necklace can be bypassed. Good to know. Good to know. Sweet dreams. And you wake in the morning.
Uh,
The ship.
do I remember?
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh no.
You all awake in the morning, finding your ship ready to set sail. Your crew is gathered, all seemingly excited to get back out there. During a nice breakfast cooked by your resident cook, Pimgin Palm, the insane, non-common speaking individual who just speaks in this old tongue of the Grimolian people. You all hear stories of what you missed. These
Oh, Seer's not coming down for breakfast.
Okay. These crew members, they've been through a bit. They fought a couple pirates, sea monsters. And they had some journeys out there, and it reminds some of you of past adventures. And when breakfast is over, you all gather to your sections of the ship. Seer being a missing individual. But you all feel the lurch at the same time as the ship begins to move off of the docks, away from the Cobalt Wharf, out towards the strange-looking fortress built at the exit of this large inland bay surrounded by mountains. This Pearl Palace with the great chain that seems to connect both sides of the fortress. And you sail right over it and out back into the open sea. And that is where we will pick off next session.
This is insane.